I'm Richard Game. I'm the Blended Learning Manager for Norfolk and Suffolk Constabularies. I've been looking after the blended learning and our learning management system now for 5-6 years now at least. But I also have another couple of other portfolios that I look after, as well as the blended learning. I look after some people development, and I also look after our casualty bureau and our home's major investigation team training. Yeah, compliance is really important from our organisation's perspective. We don't have a choice. There are requirements placed upon us by the National Police Youth Council or the College of Policing to be able to keep our workforce safe and lawful. And the content that is coming through needs to be consumed by our officers and staff. And there's a national mandated requirement for them to do that. And what data and metrics allows us to do is it allows us to look at what is that compliance like out of our audience of people, who is actually actively undertaking the learning, who hasn't. That then drives the ability for us to produce those reports, to then go back to line managers and department heads, to then give that push to the people that are not complying with the learning, that there is a national requirement, it is mandated and needs to be done. That data and metrics helps that story from that compliance element, and we've also got that capability now being inside the Thinqi system, that learning, we can deploy that to groups of people, specific groups of people, whereas before we didn't have that capability. We've been able to bring in our data set of our organisation and start to group people, whether they're police officers, police staff, whether they work in a particular area, and so that we can specifically target the deployment of learning to those groups of people, and thus again be able to provide data and metrics back to show whether those people are actually doing what they're supposed to do, and hit that compliance level.